Brothers and sisters, if you're anything like... Oh, I just hit my knuckle on my freaking desk, brother. If you're anything like me, you might have a lot of snare drums. And then you're going to realize you have no idea what to do with them. And it gets annoying. Like, look, I got them under my desk just kind of sitting there. Sometimes I put them in my bed and I sleep with them, which is like my favorite thing to do. You got the old stacker, right? You ever done that with a bunch of snare drums? It's sketchy, brother. Don't even go there. I'd rather you put them in your bed and take a nap. It's not that comfortable, but it'll work. No, but regardless, it's annoying to store all these snare drums. I never know what to do with them. So then you start looking into the whole world of maybe I'll get a snare rack. Let's go to Google, type in snare rack, brother, and you get all these options. You're left with the realization that they're expensive as hell. So then you start thinking, okay, I wonder if I can build one. Maybe I got an old piece of furniture. Maybe I got an old shoe rack or something. You can get creative and you can try to come up with some way to store your snare drums. I'm all for that. I'm all about that. In fact, I think I've done something similar, but I just didn't like it. I think I ended up with something similar to this, which just kind of, I don't know. It looks like my grandma's nightstand, you know? It doesn't, I just don't like the vibe of it. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I've been there. But then I was at Home Depot and I realized, brother, get me the old garage rack. That's exactly what it is. It's just a rack that you just put in your garage. You put stuff on it. You throw a football on there. You could throw a football on that, John. Get your tools in there. Look at brother with his DeWalt. He's set up. And the best part about this is it's only 60 bucks. I'm going to go right on ahead and say that's pretty affordable. So I got one. Yup. That's right. B's and S's, brothers and sisters, I got one. And I'm going to recommend you get one too. If you have multiple snare drums like me, I got like 10 different drums. So this is a good way for me to kind of just store them. Now there's multiple ways you can set up this rack, keep in mind. And I experimented with a couple different ways. So I'm going to show you. This way right here is kind of limited because you can only, you can fit 8 drums on it unless you start stacking them like I did on the bottom. You can do that and you can fit a good amount on there, or you can readjust the shelves on this rack because it is kind of versatile in the way that you can adjust them. See, they got these plastic clips. You could put them anywhere along the shaft, if you will, brother or sister. And then you can mount the shelves in many different ways. So I kind of widened out the spacing so I can get the drums sideways. And I found this to be probably the best way because I can fit a lot of drums on here, and then I can add a couple other shelves to put like some little trinkets and little knickknacks, you know what I'm saying, brother? So that's what I did here, and yeah, that's what I found to be my favorite way to set this up. Look how clean that looks. Now, of course, this might not be for everyone because I have them all sideways, touching on this metal grate, touching against each other, and I already know some people are not gonna like that. They're gonna be like, brother, I'll never put my snare drums like that. Me, here on the Cowboy Drummer channel, we realized that that's hocus pocus, right? That's all hocus pocus. See that space? I could lower that shelf and make more room to do more snares. So keep that in mind. I can still do another whole row of snare drums, but I'm keeping it like this for now. And look at me go, brother. I'm putting my pedals up there. I'm just messing around with what I can put on this thing, and I just think it's pretty sick. I put my stick bags on there, but then I took them off because I was like, nah, I'm taking up valuable space. So I opened up my hardware rack. I had a bunch of different stuff in here. A bunch of, just little knickknacks. I got screws. I got fucking all this shit that we all probably have. If you're anything like me, that is. Again, I got the Home Depot snare in there. Shout out to Home Depot. This is not a sponsored video, by the way, brothers. Okay, I have no deal with Home Depot. I'm not making no money on this. I wish I was, but this is just for y'all to know that there's a better way, brothers and sisters. There is a better way, and this is it. You buy this rack for 60 bucks. And you store your snare drums and all your other little items that you got. Look, I got my Tune Bot, my X Click. I got some rock locks in that little pouch right there. Shout out to these JK hooves as well. It's also a rock lock product, and they keep your drums locked in place, brother. Shout out to the Glockenspiel. I know you guys have heard me talk about that in videos. And yeah, you just keep your stuff. These True Vibe isolation mounts are really dope. And last but not least, my No Nut Cymbal sleeves. Thank you so much, Bill. I love you, brother. So yeah, it's been cool. Okay, it's been really cool. You know what? In fact, this deserves a mic slap that I haven't done yet in this video, brothers and sisters. In fact, this whole setup just makes me want to rage. I'm just going to rage. I don't even care. In fact, you know what? I'm just kidding. I'm an idiot. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you. Just click on the link in my description if you want to pick one of these up, or just go to Home Depot and buy one. There's a bunch of different kinds too. In fact, I think they had one for like 40 bucks, but it just had like 2 shelves or 3. Not sure. Check it out. I love you guys. I'll be back soon. Have a good day. Peace out. That was a mic slap.